Hello, won't you come in?
All right. Thank you. What are you doing here?
I was sent to open the door like a servant.
What? Where's Lorelai?
I don't know. She doesn't keep the help informed.
She's not here?
No, I am here. I am here and not at the Dragonfly Inn, which I theoretically run when I'm not busy answering doors like Benson.
I don't understand. You gave her my message?
I gave her your message and she told me to come over here and let you in, like I'm a puppy fetching slippers and giving my paw for a liver treat.
But I don't... Did she leave anything for me?
She left me.
But I can't... Well, this is absolutely incredible. Does she think this is a funny thing to do? I drive all the way from Hartford. She did nothing. Nothing's packed, nothing's ready to go. Where are Rory's good clothes?
I don't know, but I will continue to search for them frantically.
Are you just going to sit there?
I was instructed to stay until you leave.
Like I need to be watched. Like I'm a meth head stealing a television set to support my habit. Well, this is completely unacceptable. Rory needs something to wear to court.
I'm sorry, if you're talking to me, you'll have to do it in woofs.
You've been working with my daughter way too long.
Don't I know it?
Lorelai, it's your mother. I want to thank you for the lovely little surprise you gave me this morning. I can't wait to tell the girls at the club all about it. I mean, they're always bragging about their daughters did this and their daughter did that. Well, finally I get to go in there and say, oh, really? Well, today my daughter invited me over and then didn't show up. And then she had me watched by a surly, barking Frenchman so that I didn't steal anything.
I didn't invite you over, Mother.
Top that, ladies. This was unforgivable, Lorelai. Disgraceful behavior, even by your standards. And since I assume you've torn up all of my notes, I will read them to you. I made copies. Dear Lorelai, I was shocked and saddened by your decision not to be at home when I came by for Rory's things. My God.
There, that's all of her stuff. You happy?
Lorelai, you scared me half to death.
Yeah, well, follow through. It's always been my problem. Oh, well. So we've got clothes, books, stuffed animals. I even checked the laundry to make sure nothing was waiting to be washed. Okay, we good?
What do you mean, barging in here in the middle of the night? Are you crazy?
Mom just seemed extremely concerned about getting the rest of Rory's things.
She needed something to wear to court.
Yeah, so I figured I better bring them right over here. Now I did, so I'm done.
Lorelai, stop this. I know you're upset. I know you hate us,
I
but...
don't hate you. Why would I hate you?
Well, because you thought we...
You were just being you. You couldn't help it.
What are you talking about?
The scorpion and the frog. It's an old story. Scorpion says to the frog, hey, frog, give me a lift to the other side of the pond. Frog says, no way, you'll sting me and I'll die. Scorpion says, will not, because then we'd both drown. Frog says, cool. So the scorpion gets on the frog's back, and frog makes it to the middle of the pond, and the scorpion stings him. As the frog is going down, he says, why would you do that? Now we'll both die. The scorpion says, sorry, it's just my nature. Frog, scorpion.
I always thought it was a turtle.
Whatever it was, you guys couldn't help it.
Lorelai, why don't you sit and calm down?
I am calm. I'm fine. You guys must be pretty jazzed, though, huh? I mean, you finally did it. You finally got a shot at getting the daughter you've always wanted.
I'm too tired to have this conversation.
Rory, here, right under your roof. Excellent.
You're being ridiculous.
Now you get your do-over. A new and improved Lorelai. Congrats. Very well played.
Lorelai, listen to me. I know that you think some sort of con has been perpetrated on you.
Hey, it's only a paper moon, Dad.
The fact of the matter is, your mother and I were just trying to do the right thing. We're all striving for the same goal. We want Rory happy and healthy. Now, she's taken a bit of a stumble, but we can get her back on the right track, all of us together. And we're going to need your input and your involvement to achieve that.
My involvement ends here with the laundry basket.
What is that flip remark supposed to mean?
It's supposed to mean that I'm out. You've won. She's all yours. Of course, the laundry basket, I'm gonna want back.
How are people? Are people good?
Yeah, people are good. People are, Your mom and I are engaged.
Engaged?
Yeah.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thanks.
So I guess I'm gonna go. Thank you for the coffee.
What the hell has gotten into you?
I told Rory we were engaged.
What? How? Where?
She came into the diner last night. It was awkward and stupid. I ended up telling her we were engaged.
Why? Why would you do that?
Why? Because she had the face.
What face?
The Rory face. You know the face.
Yes, but Luke, you have to ignore the Rory face.
That's easy for you to say.
You shouldn't have told her.
Yeah, you should have told her.
No, she's not being told anything, so neither of us should have told her.
But if one of us isn't going to tell her more, then I'm the one that shouldn't.
Right, meaning not you. I should have told her.
Then we're in full agreement. You should have told her.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
But you said it and I agreed, so I win.
How do you win?
Because I have the high ground. That gives me the upper hand on anything you got.
Luke.
Something's wrong with this thing.
There's nothing wrong with that thing.
Luke, Rory started this, and right now we are not talking. Remember, tough love, I'm on a path here.
She would have seen it in the paper eventually.
Seen what?
Our engagement.
How would it have ended up in the paper?
I don't know, she'd open up the paper to the back and there's these stupid pictures of a guy and a girl. Bill's a chiropractor, Nancy's a teacher. They met square dancing. They're on their honeymoon in Florida and they got these smiles on their faces like their lives are gonna work out the way they dreamt or something. Suckers. Those things.
You played right into her hands. You can't do that. She can't just play on our emotions. She has to undo what she's done, get out of my parents' house, go back to school.
Fine, maybe I shouldn't have told her anything. Maybe I should have kicked her out, ignored her, whatever. But you gotta understand something. I'm in the middle. Yeah, she's your daughter, but I'm in the middle.
I know. You are in the middle.
Good, because you've been acting like you don't know, like you're alone in this or something.
I know.
And I know you don't want my opinion on this, but you're both being dumb, and you should be talking. There. I won't say anything more about any of this again, ever. TJ, the screw's not going in right because you got the drill on counterclockwise. It's righty-tighty, lefty-loosey.
I gotta remember that.
All right, I gotta get back to work. We're gonna be done with what we're doing here today. We won't be here tomorrow.
Luke,
We're okay.
good.
Nice catch.
Picking up survivors from a plane crash on the TV, laughing. It's a sad, stylish explosion, waiting for the sky to fall. It's getting hard to sleep when I lay my head down.
What's the problem?
We're gonna need another thing of bags for this next stretch.
Well, then you're gonna have to check back on the bus.
Thanks for nothing.
Repaying your debt to society, I assume.
That's what this is.
System already hardened you?
So I guess congratulations are in order?
So how are things at the new digs?
You guys set a date yet?
Grandma redecorate the pool house yet?
Be sure to send me a picture.
Be sure to send me a change of address card. Grandma can print them out for you with a little fleur-de-lis.
I'm not supposed to be talking to outsiders.
Fine.
You and Luke getting engaged and not telling me about it, you hurt me.
Back at you.
Is she gone?
Yes, she's gone.
Thank God.
I can't believe you're in here hiding from a little girl.
Oh, yes, you can.
She has a tough exterior, but on the inside, Paris is...
Tokyo Rose.
She's lonely. She does not have a lot of friends.
No, shocker.
Suki.
No, Suki. She's horrible. I mean, she sends everything back twice, and she makes the waiters write down exactly what she wants me to know is wrong with the food.
At least you're hidden in here. I'm out there, behind the desk, exposed to all of her elements.
Michelle,
She mocked my accent. She called me Canadian.
it's enough already. I won't cook for her anymore.
Lunches.
Twice a week for 3 weeks?
They're creepy. The next thing you know, you'll be carrying Emmanuel Lewis around on your shoulders.
We don't have time for this, Lorelai. We have a wedding this week, and I've got a menu to plan and a cake to design. I don't have time to map out the fish patterns for my wild salmon.
Okay, I'm sorry if she's bothering you guys. What can I do? I gave her my cell phone number. I told her to call. I just didn't think she'd use it so often.
Well, cut it off.
I feel sorry for her.
No one likes to be pitied.
Fine. I have to cut it off. I know. I will.
Do you promise?
I promise.
Good. Because I've got a lot of work to do, and we've got a ton of planning to do for this wedding next week, and the menu's a mess, and the cake, I was thinking about doing a red velvet cake, but I don't know. And I'm using this wedding as a trial run, so it has to be perfect.
A trial run for what?
For your wedding.
Oh.
Yeah. Which will be when?
What?
When?
When what?
When will you be getting married? I'm gonna need a date.
Oh, well, we haven't set one yet.
Well, I had Michelle block out all of July for next year.
You what?
I figured you and Luke for an outdoorsy summer wedding.
Who and Luke?
July 23rd is my pick, but I am flexible.
Michelle, unblack it out.
I told you.
I told you what?
I told her that you were not getting married.
I am getting married.
You were right, you called her.
No woman can commit to a purse, much less a man.
I am getting married.
I am so naive. I believed.
Live and learn.
Hey, I am getting married. I am. We will set a date, and we will get married on that date. And I've had the same purse for almost a year. Thank you very much.
Of course, my mistake. Now let me go cancel your wedding plans.
Those are not my wedding plans. They are Suki's wedding plans.
Well, fine then. What are your wedding plans?
They haven't been formalized yet.
What does that mean?
Suki, come on. I got men running around my house, a completely destroyed bedroom. Things are crazy right now. When they calm down and Luke and I get a chance to breathe, we will talk and set the date. And until then, can we drop it, please?
Fine, it's dropped.
She's back. She's coming back.
No, why?
I don't know why. Maybe she left her phone or her spell book. All I know is she's heading back toward the inn, and I'm not going out until she leaves.
Michelle, you're being ridiculous. You're a grown man and you have a job to do.
So do you. And I don't see you rushing out.
Well, I can't, because I'm not done with my coffee yet. Oh, what is that? And where can I get one?
That is my dark chocolate s'mores wedding cake.
You've been reading my diary.
I got the idea in a dream. I was back in cooking school and late for my final, and I run over to an oven and I open it, and sitting there is the s'mores wedding cake. And I present it to my teacher. He starts weeping, and the whole class is applauding and cheering.
So nice.
Yeah. And then, of course, Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise come leaping out of the cake, screaming about how amazing it is. So that made the whole thing a little creepy, but up until then.
Look, you've got a marshmallow bride and groom on the top.
You think they'll like it?
I do.
You think you'll like it?
Look, Captain Ahab.
Come on, set a date.
I will.
Is there something you're not telling me? Because agreeing to marry somebody is just as big a commitment as actually marrying them, so I don't think it's not.
I am committed, and you should be, so.
This isn't a joking matter, Missy. I want your wedding to be perfect, or I want nothing to do with it.
Oh, really? Wow, that might be a problem, because I was really hoping for one of those disastrous weddings where we lose both rings minutes before the ceremony, and I get a nosebleed as I'm walking down the aisle, and then later at the reception, Luke is found in the coat check room, Jude lawing it with one of the bridesmaids.
Hey, I just received a call that the wedding party will not be getting in until midnight, and someone will need to be here to greet them. I would do it, but I don't want to.
All right, I'll do it.
Very well. I'll leave the... Wait. Do you feel that?
Feel what?
And I see chill, as if something sinister is approaching.
What? Gee, Michelle, is Paris here?
Maybe she was coming up the walk when I fled.
Where are you going?
In the opposite direction.
Paris? Paris is here. Oh! I get the humming now. What is she doing here?
We're having lunch.
Really? Ordering pizza, are you?
No, Suki, I'm breaking up with her today, all right? I'm ending it, like I promised, so back off.
Grilled chicken and fries. That is all I'm making.
Thank you.
Go, hurry up, come on. Move it, go. Let's go. Come on, hurry.
Apparently the eagle has landed. Luke,
Yeah.
I don't want to set a wedding date until things are right with Rory.
Okay.
I guess I better go find out what it means exactly for a grown man to get baptized.
Oh my God, are you gonna wear a giant Christy gown?
You're really enjoying this, aren't you?
Oh, you have no idea. Oh, Rory's here.
Yeah, I see that.
Boy, that's a pretty dress she's wearing, don't you think?
Sure, it'll go good with a baby.
Well, I better go check on the kids. Say hi to Rory for me if you see her first.
Oh, there you two are. Good. Do you have a minute? I was hoping we could have a quick chat in my office before the ceremony.
Oh, well,
Sure.
Wonderful. Right this way. So, I always like to take a few minutes before my baptisms to get to know the godparents a little bit. Of course, I already know you two, but I just want to touch base and make sure you understand the obligations of what you're getting into here today. Now, basically, godparents are responsible for the spiritual upbringing of their godchildren. I certainly hope the parents throw their 2 cents in, but the godparents are vitally important figures in a child's life. So tell me, what are your religious affiliations?
Oh, well, Reverend, you've known us forever.
Well, yes, I have, and I still have no idea what your religious affiliations are.
Oh, well, we're a bit lapsed.
Yes. From...
Well, religion. But, you know, I can't speak for Rory, but I have a strong belief in good. You know, over evil. I mean, if I was asked to choose a side.
I read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
I have a Bible, although I may or may not have accidentally given it to Goodwill because I'm remodeling. But Goodwill is a religious organization, I think. But even if it's not, Goodwill, it's in the ballpark.
I buy tons of Girl Scout cookies.
I have 2 Mary is my homegirl t-shirts.
Well, these are all very positive, if somewhat irrelevant things. And it seems like your hearts are in the right place.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
And it says something good about you both, that when a friend calls you up and asks a favor, you come through like this.
Right, right.
Shall we?
We shall.
We will now begin a series of ceremonial questions. Lorelai Gilmore, do you renounce Satan and all the spiritual forces that rebel against God?
Lorelai.
What?
Why aren't you renouncing Satan?
Huh?
He said, do you renounce Satan in your pause? That's not something you pause about.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I renounce Satan.
Okay. Rory Gilmore, do you renounce Satan and all the spiritual forces that
Did you
rebel
call
against
Rory?
God?
What? Did you call Rory on her cell phone to ask her to be a godmother?
I renounce him.
Bo Belleville, do you
What's
renounce
bringing
Satan
about?
and all
I'm
the
just trying to get
spiritual
some
forces that
information.
What
rebel against
information?
God?
Satan can kiss my ass.
How come Suki had your phone number?
What?
She called you to ask you to be here, which means she must have had your phone number.
Excuse me, ladies?
I'm sorry, Reverend. Can you just give us a moment, please?
What is wrong with you?
Look, it's not like I really care, okay? It's not like I was gonna call you up to chit-chat or make a date to go shoe shopping or something. But shouldn't a mother have a way to contact her daughter, at least in case of an emergency? I mean, what if I was in an accident and I had to have a blood transfusion? You're the only person in the world with the same blood type. It would really help to have your phone number.
We are holding up the service.
I just think it's weird. You would give Suki your number and not me.
I didn't give Suki my new number. Suki called Grandma. Grandma left me a note, and then I called Suki back, and I didn't get a new number. I lost my phone.
If you lose your phone, you should suspend your service until you get a new one. That way you get to keep the same number. Ever hear of that? It's ridiculous to get an entirely new number. No one gets an entirely new number.
Well, next time I will suspend my service.
Hi, guys. We kind of need the kids back.
Okay.
So I'm leaving.
Okay, drive safe.
Look, I know this is lame at this point, but you can have my new number if you want it.
That's okay. I can call Mom and she can leave you a note.
Okay.
Okay.
So Lorelai couldn't have been more than, what, 8 or 10 years old? But she was very definite about the whole thing. She looked me directly in the eye and she said, "When I grow up, I'm going to marry Tip O'Neill." I swear to you, I nearly had a heart attack.
I like the name Tip. I thought it was cute, like a puppy or a bunny.
Anyway, I'm happy that you two got married and quite relieved not to have had Tip O'Neill as a son-in-law. Here's to your marriage. Our heartfelt congratulations. We also got you a little gift.
Oh,
yes,
thank you. Which is crying out to be opened.
Now, it's just a little token to commemorate the occasion.
Thank you.
Thank you. I love the look of this wrapping paper.
To the happy couple.
Oh, well, not the time.
To Lorelai and Christopher.
Here, here.
To Lorelai and Christopher.
Long may they live. Okay, time to open?
Yes, Lorelai, you may open your present. For heaven's sake, you're like a dolphin at feeding time.
Wow. I mean, it's like, wow.
It's an etching by Kiki Smith.
No, it's extraordinary, this item.
Wow.
Wow, right?
It's called Wolf Girl.
Baldwin, our dealer, is a big fan of Kiki Smith. Apparently, she's all the rage in New York.
Oh, that was very generous of you.
Oh, it's our pleasure. All young couples should cultivate an art collection.
Well, this is going to start our collection off with a bang.
I'm so happy you love it. We were flying blind without a gift registry.
Well, you flew great, Mom.
Of course, I imagine it's difficult to have the forethought to register when you decide to suddenly elope. Everything changes when a couple elopes, doesn't it? Nothing is done in quite the traditional manner. For instance, informing your parents of your marriage by leaving them a message on their answering machine.
What? You told me you told them.
I didn't say they were home when I told them.
Mom, you're such a chicken.
You left a message on their machine?
She certainly did.
I come home and I push play on the machine, and what do I hear? Between a message from Lily Margulies about her fundraiser for Tanzanian children and one from my tennis pro, but my very own daughter telling me, guess what? She's married.
Mom, I'm sorry, I just...
Well, why just talk about it? Why not share it?
No, hey! Hey, just wanted you guys to know Christopher and I are back from Paris. Gigi's all set, and we just ended up getting married. So anyway, see you Friday. Bye!
Isn't that lovely?
Mom, erase that, please.
I most certainly will not. Your father and I plan to treasure it forever. We're going to have it as a keepsake or a memento. Remember when Lorelai told us she was married?
Yes. And what was it exactly that she said?
I think it was something like this.
Hey, just wanted you guys to know Christopher and I are back from Paris. Gigi's all set, and we just ended up getting married. So anyway...
How long's this gonna go on?
A couple more days.
It's ridiculous already. Somebody's gonna poke an eye out.
You're just bumming because April's gone.
First, get your hand off my shoulder. Second, I'm not bumming, and April is not gone. She just went back to living with her mother.
I'm just saying. I'm feeling you, Luke.
Luke,
DJ, I need a drink.
we don't serve alcohol.
Well, then anything that's carbonated. If I drink fast enough, bubbles tend to have the same effect.
Wait, what are you doing here? Is Liz okay? She's gonna have a baby at any moment.
It's not good, Luke.
What?
We're having a baby at our house.
No, we talked about this. You're gonna be a great dad, TJ.
No, you don't understand. We're having a baby at our house. Any minute now, Liz wants to have our baby in our living room.
What? Why? What about a hospital?
She won't go. She's got in her head that this should be done at home.
My sister is gonna have her baby at home?
She got the idea from Marcy Hedges, who plays the midwife at the Renaissance festivals. Only Marcy has 5 kids, all born in hospitals, and now she's telling Liz how amazing and natural it is for her to do it at home.
This is crazy.
Liz says she had Jess at a hospital and she wants to have this one at home. She has this birth coach called a doula. That's not her real name. Don't call her that. She's very touchy. Her real name is Sandy.
Okay, Sandy the doula.
Anyway, Sandy's done about 200 of these home births, and she says statistically that they're every bit as safe as hospital births.
I can't believe she's having her baby at home.
Anyway, she wants you to be there at the birth. She wants the baby to be born around family. So I promised I'd get you to come.
Of course, sure. I'll be there. Just call me whenever, and I'll come right by.
Great. Thanks, Luke. Woo! That feels good.
Yeah, all right. I'll see you later, TJ. Just let me know when the water breaks. Go take care of her. All right. See you, man.